Okay. So what do you want to do today is another topic, what lesson 8, right? We are starting on lesson 8. So as we're starting on lesson 8, we're starting on lesson 8, as we're starting on lesson 8, we have something. And then lesson 8 is about farming, okay? But before we do so, we have some words which we once did, and so we have the phrases and we have to find the words, all right?
Wait.
All right. So as I'm waiting for you to do so. Right. So we have example words and phrases. So who believes in himself? Herself, who believes in herself or himself? What kind of a person is that?
Hello.
Yes. All right. So what
Who
are you?
believes in herself, himself?
Yes. Who believes in himself and herself? Himself.
Uh, it's confident.
Very good. So confident. And how do we spell confident?
Confident.
All right. That is wonderful. Okay, let me just grab my pencil and then we can write, or you can write. Okay. So you said how. Wow. So you said confidence. How do you spell?
Confident.
Fident.
Ident.
Confident. Right. So that is how we spell confident. Okay, that is wonderful. Confident. Okay, I think I should put it in black. All right. That is how we spell confident. Okay, that is wonderful. Let's go to the next one.
Who is kind and likes to help other people?
Who's kind and likes to help other people.
Caring.
All right, that is someone who is caring, right? A caring person, right? You're such a wonderful and caring person, right? That is someone who is very good. And what else do we have again?
Kind and climb.
Kind, kind.
Kind
So,
and climb.
and calm.
And calm.
Very good. And calm.
Calm.
Mm, someone who's kind and calm.
Gentle.
Gentle. So someone who's kind and calm, we can say gentle. Or kind, we can also say good-hearted, right?
Yes.
So how do you spell gentle?
Gentle.
Gentle. That is wonderful, right? So we can also say gentle. We can also say that is quite wonderful. Wow. All right. So let's see who's the next one.
Always telling people what to do.
Always telling people what to do. Kind of a person.
Bossy.
What?
Bossy.
Bossy. All right. So
Bossy.
how do you spell bossy?
Bossy.
Bossy. Right. SSY. So, right. That is wonderful. Wow. So that is someone who is always telling everyone what to do. This person is bossy. Right. Right. That is quite good. And let me go down a little bit. Uh, so we were left with one. I should have matched this mess. Okay, just give me a second. All right. So we are left with 1, 2. So what are we saying?
No polite.
Not polite.
No polite is rude.
Right. Someone who's not polite is someone who is rude. That is wonderful. Right. So we say rude. And how do we spell rude?
Rude.
Rude. That is quite excellent. Right. All right. And number 6, the last one.
Not able to be trusted or believed.
Not able to be trusted. Trusted.
Trusted
Very good. Or believed.
or believed.
Very good. So, what do we have to say? Someone who is who, who we actually able to trust,
Unreliable.
unreliable. Very good. Unreliable, or untrustworthy. So, how do you spell unreliable?
Unreliable.
Un
Unreliable.
el.
Eliable.
My God, unreliable. Like this
Yeah.
is it the spelling? All right, that is quite excellent. All right, so that is good. So we have unreliable, rude, bossy, gentle, caring, and confident. All right. So out of all these adjectives, right? Which one describes Isabel? Which one describes you? Which one does describe you?
Uh,
Which one
uh,
describes you? Are you rude? Are you bossy? Are you gentle? Are you caring? Are you confident? Are you unreliable? Can you choose which one to actually represents you?
uh, caring.
You caring? That's good. And what else? Is only one?
Yes.
Oh, so tell me, why do you think you are someone who's caring? Why do you think you're someone who's caring?
What?
So tell me, why do you think you are someone who is kind and likes to help other people?
Because I like to help each other.
You like to help other people. All right, that is wonderful. That is quite wonderful. We need more people like you. Right. So now let's look at 1 to 5. So we have 1 to 5 questions, right? It's a multiple choice of 1 to 5. So we have a multiple choice, 1 to 5. So we find the correct one. Right. For example, let's go to number 1.
I finish all the homework quickly every day, but my sister doesn't.
Good. So my sister doesn't, right? Which is C, right? Very good. Right. So number 2,
Joan,
Jane.
uh,
Jane.
look at the picture. Oh, it looks so beautiful.
Which part is it? Is it A, B, or C?
D.
A, right. It looks so beautiful, right? Look at the picture, right? That is wonderful, right? Oh, right. So we have to look at the picture and then we see how it looks. Does it look ugly? Does it look beautiful? Does it look complicated? Right. So let's see. We have the second part. It is number 3.
David's, David's face, David's face turned pale when he heard bad, the bad news.
That's right, right. So you can turn the face right. It turns pale, right? Is something quite good. All right, so let's look at the next one.
You can, you can, uh,
What can you do?
you can, you can borrow dictionary, my
Dictionary.
dictionary, but you mustn't lend it to others.
Really? All right, so let's see. What are we saying? What are we saying? Hmm?
Um,
So what is the difference of lending and borrowing?
mm,
What's the difference between lending and borrowing?
um,
So, right, so that is quite good. So we have to first find the difference of lending and borrow. Yeah. So, yeah, you're saying I will borrow. Right. So if we're saying borrow, okay, so no, this one is not the one which I want to underline. I want to hear your thoughts about the difference of lending and borrow. Yeah, so you can borrow my right. You can borrow. What is the difference? The borrow is what is to borrow. Right. So what are we saying?
Uh, borrow means
Borrow means to take and use something that belongs to
to
someone.
take some in.
Mhm. That belongs to someone for a period of time and then return it, right?
Yeah.
Right. And then what about land? Land means to give.
That means take something out.
Land means to give something to someone to be used for a period of time and then return right. So right, if here it belongs to you, right? And then land, all right. So that is good. So you're saying A, right?
Yes.
Okay, right. Let's see. Right. So let's see what are you saying. Right. Let's go to the next one.
The scary story. The scary story.
Hello, the scary story.
The scary story took in at midnight.
Took. You're saying took in. Is that what you're saying? I didn't get what you're saying. Which one? A, B, or C, or D?
Uh, a
A, took in. You're saying took in. Okay, let's see. All right, so let's see what you think. All right, let's see what I think. What I think here, we're finished 1 to 5. So let's see if we can actually have some corrections here and there. Right. For example, right, number one, let's start with the last one, number 5. Right. Took in, right? Took in, I think this one is not the one correct. Took place, right?
took place.
So, right, okay. So took place. We are talking about the time, right?
Yes.
Right, time and location, right? Location, we're talking about the place. Is it location? Is it in China? Is it in Shanghai? Is it in Japan? Is it in what? In Korea? Is it in where? Right. So that is why we're saying took place, because we are looking at the time and location, right?
Yes.
Right. So that is why we are saying D is correct. And then let's look at this one. Right, to borrow and land. All right, so that is quite okay. So, right, so you can lend equipment from somebody and you can bring it back. Right, so, but especially when you're borrowing, you are borrowing from the owner. The person who is the owner of the dictionary, this is the person, right? So, but you cannot lend it to someone because it is not yours. It is temporarily in your hands, but you cannot give it to somebody. And then tag, that is quite good. And then this one is quite good. Right. So what are we saying here? Which is excellent. All right. So let's continue to the next stage. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see what we have. Right. So now let's look at the word. Learn to be a farmer. Right.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me, um, do you like to be a farmer?
No.
No. All right, that is good. And would you want to visit a farm?
No.
You don't want to visit a farm in the
Yes.
countryside? Really? Why? Are you afraid of farm animals?
No.
You're not afraid of farm animals, or you just don't like the farm? All right. So let's have the pronunciations of this word.
Number one is bull.
It's a bull or bulls, right?
Yes.
When they are many, we just put a S, right, to show that they are many. Right, that is quite good. That is boost. Right, so that is wonderful. And the next one,
The next one is a bull in a china shop.
with a bull in a china shop. Right, so this person who wrote here was supposed to put a capital letter C, right?
Yes.
All right, so we're supposed to put a capital letter C here, which is china shop. All right, and let's look at the next one.
Cattle.
Cattle. Very good. Cattle. Right.
Cattle.
That's cattle. Right. That is a noun of, right?
Yeah.
That is quite good. So what we have, cattle, it is quite good. And the next one is
The next one is lemon.
salmon. Good. Salmon. Wow.
Salmon.
That is wonderful. And let's have the fourth one.
The goat.
Goat. Very good. It's a
Goat.
goat. It's a goat. Ah, that is wonderful. And let's have fifth, fifth, the fifth letter, the fifth word I mean to say. The fifth word,
Turkey.
turkey. Very good. That is wonderful. I love turkey. What about you? Do you love eating turkey?
Uh, yes.
Wow, that is wonderful. All right, so we have a turkey, and other one is
Calf.
calf. Very good. So what we have calf, which comes to an irregular verb, which is an irregular noun, right? Well,
Yeah.
an irregular noun, or right. So we an irregular noun which is changed to the plural of what of what? This word cow,
Calves.
calves.
Calf.
Yes, calves.
Calves.
Very good. Calves. Z.
Calves.
Yes, calves. Z. Right? Calves.
Calves.
Yes. At the end of the calves, you have to put your teeth together as z. Right? Calves. Right?
Calves.
It's calves. Calf. Right? With the F and then calves. Right?
Calved.
Z.
Z.
Yes. Right? Z. Z. Calves. Right?
Calves.
Yes. With a Z at the end. Calves.
Calves.
Yes. Calves. Calves. Right. And let's look at the next one.
The next the
Number.
next one is lamb.
Very good. A lamb. Very good. That is lamb. Right?
Yeah.
Because the B is silent, we say it is a lamb. Right?
Mm.
All right. So that is wonderful. So we have lamb. All right. So let's continue with the next one.
The next one is vent.
Vet.
Vet.
A vat. Right, a
Vet.
vat. So a vat
Vet.
is what? A vat is what a person knows. What is a vat?
It's to it's the doctor about the animal.
Right. That is an animal doctor, right? So the
Mm.
simple way, if someone asks you, is what is a vet? Say a vet is a animal doctor, right?
Yes.
Right. So that is the simple and easy way to say a vet, to explain what is a vet. All right, let's look at number 9.
Number 9 is uh a uh, uh a great
Agriculture.
agriculture.
Very good. So it is almost like we have two words, agri and culture, right? Culture, we have, I'm sure if we did not meet up with this word, so culture, right? The
Yeah.
people, culture, the way how people in or around, right? And behave. So that is culture, right? Culture, right? Right. And then we have another word which is agri, right? Agri. So, right. So we are just putting agriculture. Right?
Mm.
All right. So that is agriculture, right? So say agriculture.
Agriculture.
Very good. Agriculture. Right. So what is agriculture? Can you tell me what is agriculture?
Agriculture is
So agriculture, can we say agriculture is the way people, because we've got culture, right?
yeah.
All right. So we can actually say what is agriculture? So can we say is the way people practice farming in a certain place, right? Okay.
Mm.
Yes. Right. Before we can go to agriculture, to our definition of agriculture, what is this word?
Farming.
Farming. Very good. So, all right. So, farming is agriculture, right?
Yeah.
Farming is part of agriculture. That is what we are told here. Farming is a part of agriculture. So the farming industry, and then we have number one,
Number one. Number one is the farming industry.
very good. The farming industry, right?
Yeah.
The farming industry, that is quite good industry. Right, and we look at number two.
Number two is crop stock farming.
Crop or stock farming, very good. Huh? So if we're saying crop or stock farming, so what can you give me an example of a crop?
Uh, Rice.
Rice, that is good. That is a crop. Rice, we've got rice, we've got meal, we've got maize meal, we've got millet, we've got vegetables. As vegetables, they are crops, right? We've got
Yeah.
tomatoes, cabbage, spinach. That is what we have. A lot of crops, okay? And what about stock? Give me an example of stock.
Stock cow.
Very good. Cows. And what else?
Chicken.
Chicken. That is excellent. And one last more.
Sheep.
Sheep. That is quite good. All right. So that is. Then we've got farming community, right? Farming community. Very good. All right. So let's go back to number nine. We have said
Number nine is farming community.
all right, you are going to number three, farming community. We have part three of number 10. That is good. Right. And we were looking at this one while I asked you what is agriculture. So agriculture is the art of producing crops and stock. Can we just simply say agriculture is the art of producing uh, crops and stock, right?
Yeah.
That is a simple way, but also we also in agriculture we have cultivation, soil turning, and the stuff and stuff. So that is many, but we just wanted to see what we can get from agriculture. So we can get from agriculture this crops and stock farming. So right, that is wonderful, right? All right, so let's look at number 11.
Number 11. Number 11 is crop.
Crop, very good. So crop or crops. When there are many, we put an S, which gives us crops, right?
Crops.
Very good, crops. And last one here. Number
Wheat.
12, wheat. Very good. So that is wheat. So, what do we get from wheat? Can you give me anything that we use wheat to do to produce? What do we use to produce? What do we use wheat to produce?
To
What do we use wheat for?
we
So
use meat to make some bread.
to make bread, that is wonderful. Right, so we can make bread. That is quite good. All right, so that is the most common use of wheat. Right. All right, so that is all. So, let me just have a quick rundown of the words which we did. Right, number one, we
Yes.
number two, we said cattle, right? Cattle, and then we've got salmon, right? And then
Yeah.
we've got goat, and then we've
Goat,
got
turkey,
turkey, very good.
calf,
Calf, very good,
calf,
and the lamb.
lamb,
And number eight, number eight,
Number 8 is wait,
vet. That is
rat.
good. Number nine,
Number 9 is a a
agri, agri,
agriculture,
agriculture,
culture, agri,
agriculture.
agriculture,
Very good. That is wonderful. Agriculture.
agriculture.
That is wonderful. Number 10.
Number 10 is farming,
Very good. Number 11.
crop,
Crop. And number 12.
wheat,
Wheat. Very good. So this one is agriculture. Agriculture. Very, that is good. So we remember we have two different words. We can also break culture, right? Culture, right?
culture.
As the people, the way a certain group of people live, right? Their their type of living. So we can say the culture of Shanghai, right? Right,
Yeah.
and the culture of Beijing, right? The culture of Wuhan, the culture of Inner Mongolia,
Yeah.
as that is the way and celebrate some holidays. So, right, so we've got the Chinese culture, right, and that is how it is. All right, so that is all. But remember, our main aim of this word is agriculture. Agri
Agriculture.
agriculture. Very good. All right, so we will meet next time. Have a good night, right?
Have a good night. Bye bye.
Bye.